Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Aga Khan University had their annual event on Friday, 6th October 2023, organized by a Department of Continued Professional Education with the theme of Changing Paradigm of Continued Medical Education. The annual event was chaired by Dr. Graham McMahon, President and Chief Executive Officer of Accreditation Council for Continued Medical Education. President CPSP, Professor Khalid M participated as a special guest of honor and delivered his talk on empowering healthcare professionals through lifelong learning. The event started with the recitation of Holy Quran, followed by the national anthem and opening remarks by Dr. Natasha Ali, Associate Dean, Department of Continuing Professional Education. The Dean of Medical College, Dr. Adil Haider, updated the institutional progress and welcomed the national and international guest. While welcoming President CPSP, he said,
"We're also thrilled that the only program in Pakistan that is accredited by the ACCME, and let me just say this, they were accredited way before us, is of course the College of Physicians and Surgeons of Pakistan, which is our national regulator of higher education in the medical and surgical specialties. And the president of CPSP himself, Professor Khalid M himself is here. Thank you so much for being here. So grateful."
The event was followed by the address of Dr. Tazeen Sayyid Ali and Dr. Fariba Al-Darazi, Health Workforce Development and Nursing Consultant, Kingdom of Bahrain. The chief guest, Dr. Graham McMahon, discussed moving from compliance to performance with continuing education, followed by question and answer session. President CPSP, Professor Khalid M discussed empowering healthcare professionals through lifelong learning.
I would like to invite Dr. Khalid Gondal. Dr. Khalid Gondal is a graduate of King Edward Medical College, Lahore. He did his fellowship in surgery in 1992 and served in various positions. He is currently working as a Vice Chancellor of Fatma Jinnah Medical University, Lahore, and as a President of College of Physicians and Surgeons of Pakistan. Please welcome Dr. Khalid Gondal.
I'm going to discuss in next 20 minutes something about the health professional and the lifelong learning and the role of College of Physicians and Surgeons in Pakistan. This is the main building of the College of Physicians and Surgeons in Pakistan. You all have seen, but for the information of our honorable chief guest, college was established in 1962 by the Act of Parliament, and by the grace of Allah Almighty, we have completed 61 years of excellence in the higher medical education. And the founder of the college, Lieutenant General Wajid Ali Barki, and we are having a regular election after every 4 years. Now today, basically, we are talking about the changing landscape, and probably one of the theme of your today's talk is again the changing paradigms of continued medical education. And I've written word here, sabat ek taghayyur ko hai zamane mein. The constant thing is the change. The model of medical education in the past, the apprenticeship model, mentor and mentees, product and process based model, then competency based medical education, maybe the CanMed model, ACGME competency of USA, and College of Physicians and Surgeons has now the competency based medical education. Now people are talking about the interestable professional activity, EPAs, and the milestones. The landscape of lifelong learning in the health, that is changing globally, and there are factors and the reasons which can include increasing complexity of the healthcare, global shortage of the healthcare professional, then changing in the demographic of the population, rise of the technology, information technology, artificial intelligence, online learning, and Dr. Anjum was also talking about the micro-credentials. Now coming back to the empowerment, the lifelong learning is important for the healthcare professional because it empowers and allows to stay up to date on the latest advances in the medicine technology, develop new competency and to meet the evolving needs of their patient and community. And the ultimate thing is the best possible patient care to the ailing humanity. Now coming back to the College of Physicians and Surgeons in Pakistan and the role of College of Physicians and Surgeons in Pakistan in empowering the healthcare professional and something about the lifelong learning. Before I discuss this, I just wanted to highlight these things. The world and our region have been facing challenges in the postgraduate medical education. Various institutions and the College of Physicians and Surgeons in Pakistan develop different strategies to overcome these challenges. Challenges of postgraduate medical education, the global challenges, and specific to the region. The challenges, they relate to the phase of training, and they are the challenges of accreditation, the curriculum, the quality of training, the model of training, the monitoring, the supervision, and something about the evaluation. College made various strategies to overcome these challenges, and these strategies, they include, we defined policy and criteria of accreditation and re-accreditation. Similarly, you all have seen the faculty develop different curriculum for their own specialty, and then all these curriculum, they were displayed on various chart known as structured visual curricular displays chart. And then our 35,000 plus trainee, they have got the ID password, 5,000 plus supervisors, they have got ID and password, and we implemented this electronic monitoring system from 2011 onward, and we have got now the e-portal system for all these. So paperless environment of 360-degree monitoring. Faculty development program is going on, and strengthening of MCQ bank is a continuous process. We have now established 3 directorates. Directorate of National Residency Program to address the issue of variation of training. Similarly, the Directorate of Medical Education, which looks after the training courses, updating of the curriculum, new fellowship program, national and international activity, they are being monitored. And then the Directorate of Advanced Skill Department to look after the training courses at the national level and the international level. Now, these are the models in the world. ACGME competency of US, CanMed, where they feel the medical expert should be the collaborator, the communicator, the scholar, the leader. Similarly, the model of CPSPs, that patient care revolves around knowledge, research, teamwork, communication skill, critical thinking, advocacy, professionalism, and pedagogy. The competency-based medical education, I think that ensures, as they may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. This is the competency-based and outcome-based. You set the competencies and then you make your training framework. And similarly, you match your induction, your accreditation, your curriculum, your monitoring, your evaluation with those competencies which you have already set in your competency-based medical education. Now, something about the ongoing challenges. We have been addressing the challenges in the past, but the challenges, they are still there as far as Pakistan is concerned, as far as postgraduate medical education is concerned, and even the undergraduate medical education is concerned. The ongoing challenges, they include standardization of undergraduate and postgraduate medical education, variation in the quality of training, and similarly, we have accredited around 400 institutions, but they need to be re-accredited, and if they do not come up to the criteria of CPSP, then something about the de-accreditation. Then evaluation. We have got the innovative techniques we have introduced in our evaluation system, but that is an ongoing process. So that is why the faculty now decided to incorporate the workplace-based assessment from 2024 onward. Similarly, the concept of, I was just discussing with the chief guest, we are going to implement this concept of recertification and revalidation from 2024 onward. And overseas relationship, collaboration, their strengthening, that is also very important for us to expose our healthcare professional and the trainee to the good center of the world. The college, basically the executive body of the college is college council, 20 member elected by the fellows. Then eye and ears of the council, they are the faculty. We have got 70 plus faculties. On 18th March, we had the election. On 31st March, the main faculties, they have the meeting, and the other faculty, they have the meeting. And all these faculties, considering the ongoing challenges, they set the goal. The short-term goals have to be achieved within 3 months, and we are on it. We have achieved some of these goals, and similarly the long-term goal. The short-term goals, workplace-based assessment, formative assessment. You cannot assess the health professional or the trainee in 1.5 hours in the summative assessment. So we made the video and we have uploaded that video on your e-portal, and that workplace-based assessment have been implemented in some of the specialty and going to be implemented in every specialty in 2024. Similarly, the supervisors, some supervisors, they are, I think, working as per the college requirement, but some are not. So we are going to issue the certificate of good academic standing. The MCQ bank, we have got 350,000 MCQs. But all these MCQs, they are being reviewed, and we are going to add the new one, revamping of the curriculum by the faculty. And another important thing is training of the trainer. The examiner, they are there. The supervisor, they are there. But the lifelong learning, that is the theme of today's conference, and that's very important. Lifelong learning of the health profession. So now we have made this compulsory, the refresher courses for all the examiner, for all the supervisor, and college has started these workshops in every province, at every regional center, and we are going to have one workshop in Quetta day after tomorrow. Already we have at the Lahore and the Karachi region. Then all these institutions, the accredited by CPSP, they are going to have the self-evaluation per forma of accreditation. College is going to ask them whether you meet the criteria of CPSP, accreditation criteria set by the CPSP. If they say yes, we are going to verify that, and then we are going to re-accredit. And if they do not meet, probably I am afraid they are going to be de-accredited. As far as the health professional they are concerned, the statistical strength that is concerned, the college so far has provided around 50,000 specialists to this country. 36,000 plus they are the fellows, and 12,000 plus they are the members. And we cover the armed forces, public and private sectors. The hospital accredited by CPSP, they are 400 plus. Similarly, the supervisor, 5,600 in the country and 222 outside the country. The trainee are 34,000 in the country, and there are outside the country too. And we are having the maximum number of the fellowship program. They are 86, and I'm very happy to see that around 50 postgraduate fellowship program, they are in AKU. 632 training, they are getting the structured training program. And similarly, 222, I think around the supervisor. And we feel this AKU is not only the topmost university of the country, this is one of the best training site of College of Physicians in Pakistan. This is something about the ratio of the trainer and the trainee. We try to maintain this ratio 1:8 to ensure the quality of the training. Now coming back to the capacity building training course, in last 5 years, I was just discussing about the CME credit hours. The compulsory workshop for the resident, they include communication skill, primary surgical skill, computer, research, and basic life support. That is compulsory for the trainee. You know already the trainee, they are sitting in this hall. And if you are to be the supervisor, before we accredit the supervisor, he has to have 5 workshops which include educational planning and evaluation, assessment of competence, supervised skill, research methodology, ATLS, ACLS, PALS, and now the workshop of the workplace-based assessment and medical ethics. Last 5 years, 71,000 trainees, they have gone through these workshops, and 13,000 plus supervisors too. And then in continuing, the capacity building workshop of advanced skill courses for instructors. I think ATLS, ACLS, depending upon their specialty, pediatrics also, they are the compulsory. And similarly, the provider courses, 23,000 trainee, they participated in the provider courses, and 500 plus supervisor, they were trained. And again, thank you very much, sir, for this certification. And CPSP activity, they are accredited by Accreditation Council for Continued Medical Education, and same 2026. JCPSP is the impact factor journal, and I think one of the top 3 of the country, and accredited by PMDC, HEC, and the research is a compulsory component of our training framework. We've got the synopsis, the dissertation, and we are now going to shift the dissertation toward the research paper. In 2024, there will be the overlap. You can write down the dissertation, you can write down the research paper. But from 2025 onward, the original research paper published in the journal accredited by the CPSP will be the compulsory. So if trainee, they are sitting in this hall, you are in the process of writing the dissertation, please complete your dissertation, because in 2024, There will be the dissertation and the paper. And dissertation they are going to stop from 2024 onward, and you will have to write down the research paper. So you should make up your mind. CPSP never does anything retrospective. No implementation on the prospective. So we have already notified this thing for all the training. We are shifting from the dissertation toward the research paper. Now, beside these fellowship courses, we have got in-house training program for higher medical education. We started with the diploma course and then elevated to the master's course, and now we are going to elevate it to the fellowship course. The beauty of this is there's blended distinct and face-to-face learning, and induction is on the national basis. There are 3 contact sessions, and these contact sessions, they are in the various main cities, and research is an important component. There are 7 modules of this medical education master's course or the membership course, something about the cognitive domain, adult learning, instructional strategies, assessment techniques, curriculum development, program evaluation, and educational research. And CPSP is committed to provide the human resource in the field of medical education, and these people, they are heading the Department of Medical Education in various universities and institutions. So far, we have provided 200 plus medical educationists, and inshallah in the future, we are going to provide more and more from membership to the fellowship program. These are basically the master trainer or MCPS HPE course, and similarly, they are the master trainer for our examiner and for our supervisor for lifelong learning, for strengthening of the health professional in various provinces of Pakistan. And then information technology, I think that's very important. Paperless environment. The chief guest was talking about the artificial intelligence and all these things. The college has got 14 center and 4 sub-center. All these center, they are connected with the video connectivity. And we are using this facility for various academic activity, online learning, faculties meeting, and other educational activity. And another important thing is our evaluation system that has been upgraded gradually. Previously we have the paper, then MCQs. Previously we have got the SCQs and SAQs. Then now the one best MCQs. And all the examination now are in the online, especially the part 1 intermediate module examination and part 2 in certain specialty. And online examination is going on at the same time at all the center. There is central monitoring, and the president is also going to monitor this online examination on their mobile. And by the grace of Allah Almighty, generally, we have not received any complaint on our evaluation system. And I personally feel the quality of training, the monitoring, the trust on the evaluation system is because of the trainer like you people sitting in this hall and the training institute like AKU. And Dr. Graham was talking about the online CMERs. CPSP has the e-log system, now the e-portal. And our all CME credit they are conveyed through the e-portal to the supervisor and to the trainee. And this dashboard has got the information about the account, the personal profile of the supervisor, CPSP e-log, the monitoring system. And we expect that in this e-portal, the trainee is going to upload the competency on weekly basis. And supervisor is going to approve or disapprove or kept for the discussion after every 3 months. He will have to see this e-log system. And then Directorate of National Residency Program will see whether the supervisor is giving the proper feedback, looking after this e-log system or not. For the information of the chief guest, previously we have the manual logbook. But the manual logbook used to be presented at the end of the 4 years. And then the supervisor was not having the concept, these competencies the student they have achieved or not. In this e-log, the philosophy is there is a prospective, regular monitoring because date and time that is there, and college has given instruction to these trainees, they cannot upload this number of competency in this specific time. So there is a continuous monitoring and continuous attainment of these competencies. The last portion is the international exposure of our trainee and the supervisor. International collaboration. That's very important for every institution, and the principle of international collaboration they include reciprocity, collaboration in the research, accreditation of the institution and the supervisor, exchange of examiner, and overseas scholarship rotational program. And then participation in various international activity. I think 2 months ago, our Director General Medical Education, he participated in international conference where the accreditation system of CPSP was presented. And I was very happy to receive this email from Professor Ricardo, the president of World Federation of Medical Education, in which he wrote, I would like to inform you that I had the opportunity to meet your colleague Professor Amir Zama Khan, who made an excellent presentation not only of CPSP, but of Pakistan. So by the grace of Allah Almighty, this college is the success story of the country at national and international level. Beside National Center, we have got center in Nepal, Saudi Arabia, Birmingham and UK. And our specialists like MCPS, they are offered the specialist post in Saudi Arabia and FCPS as the consultant post. Last year on 14th August, we inaugurated College of Physicians in Pakistan, Birmingham Center, and we have got 2 overseas rotational programs for the information of all these training. Strengthening of the health professional and the lifelong learning. And these overseas rotational programs, one in the UK and second is in the Ireland. After intermediate module, our trainee in 13 different disciplines, they are exposed in Ireland for 2 years and in 30 plus disciplines in UK and various accredited institutions. And there is a post-fellowship program that is basically in the UK. And the interview is through video connectivity, or they come to Pakistan and the face-to-face interview, they are there. Actually, they inform the CPSP their vacant posts. We upload them on the CPSP. Then these trainees, they send their CV. And then the representative of Royal Colleges, they go through the CV and they interview 3 candidates against 1 post. And selection is absolutely on merit base. There's no role of CPSP and the council. And then these trainees, they work there for 2 years. And beauty of this scheme is compulsorily they have to come back to Pakistan to serve the people of Pakistan. Currently in 31 discipline, our 474 trainees, they are working in University of Birmingham Hospital, 300 plus, Walsall, Leeds, Hull and Yorkshire. And similarly in Ireland, by the grace of Allah Almighty, we have completed 10 successful years of this overseas rotational program with Health Services Executive of Ireland, and 2 years ago, the top prize of the health was jointly awarded to CPSP and HEC Ireland for this collaboration. This is the details of those trainees. We started this program in 2013 from the 19 candidate, and after every 6 months, around 50 trainees, they are going there. So 567 trainees, they have gone to Ireland in various accredited institutions, worked under accredited supervisor of CPSP. Now this is I was just mentioning about the beauty of the program. In 2019, 51 they landed in Ireland and all 51 they have reported back to Pakistan. So WHO named this scheme a different one. It's a brain gain and not the brain drain. Win-win situation for both the institution. This was the paper which I just went through. Brain gain and not the brain drain. And then the last year we had the International Conference on Medical Education. I am very grateful to AKU for all the support for this conference. And the president of various royal colleges, they were there. Health minister of the neighboring country, they were there. And on 9th September, I think this is also a good news for all the fellows and the trainees sitting in this hall. On 9th September, the college had the first international convocation. We've got 70 fellow working in UK and the Ireland, and the college had, I think, the convocation for those fellows in a graceful hall of University of Birmingham, where the president of the Royal Colleges, Royal College of London, Glasgow, Edinburgh, they participated in that convocation. And I am happy to share with you, we got a very good feedback of that convocation, the fellows working over there, and about CPSP in your country. And these presidents, they shared on their official tweet and the Facebook about the convocation, the college, and about your country. This is the official web page of the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons, Glasgow, in which he has mentioned that there are 4 colleges in the world who are looking after both physician and surgeon. He mentioned first his own, Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons, Glasgow, second, Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons, Canada, and third, he mentioned College of Physicians and Surgeons, Pakistan. Various awards awarded to the college. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, lifelong learning is essential for healthcare professionals to stay up to date on the latest advances in the medicine and technology, and to develop new competency, and to provide the highest quality care to the ailing humanity. Healthcare organizations can empower their employees through lifelong learning by providing them with access to the resources and opportunity for learning, and by creating a culture of learning and the development. And our future vision is the College of Physician and Surgeon Pakistan is the main postgraduate body and college to be recognized as the international training and advisory center in the world. And our greatest strength is not the example of the power, but the power of our own example. Thank you very much, Dr. Adil and the organizing committee for inviting me and giving me the chance to introduce the college to our esteemed chief guest and all of you. Thank you very much.
The morning session concluded with the presentation of the souvenir to the guest by the Dean AKU and President CPSP, presented Milestones Book of CPSP to Graham McMahon, President and CEO, Accreditation Council for Continuing Medical Education. It is worth mentioning that the educational and academic activities of both CPSP and AKU are accredited by the Council of Continuing Medical Education.